Hi, I'm Devlyn, and for my project, I will be monitoring algae bloom growth in Lake Killarney, Nassau, Bahamas, using geospatial systems and water quality testing for turbidity and oxygen depletion to determine potential levels of pollution. Upon conducting a literature review, research levels on pollution in Lake Killarney is lacking. Current research focuses on monitoring the naturally occurring underground freshwater storage sites and coastal beachfront areas. Dr. Baldwin, in collaboration with the Water and Sewage Corporation, conducted drone mapping studies at Long Wharf, Arawak Key, Junkanoo Beach, and Clifford Park. Dr. Baldwin's Barbados-based NGO assisted the Bahamian government in the training of future geospatial professionals, promoting conservation. Current monitoring is also being conducted by Save the Bays, Waterkeepers, and Waterkeepers Bahamas. Waterkeepers Alliance, and Waterkeepers Bahamas. However, these organizations and individuals are focused primarily on the islands of Grand Bahama and Abaco, while predominantly over 90% of the population resides in New Providence. The nation's freshwater needs are met by extracting from the water table and undergoing a purification process called reverse osmosis. This technology requires fuel resources which are expensive to maintain. However, increased use leaves a larger carbon footprint. As pollutions or saline levels rise, these delicate freshwater lenses are at risk of contamination. The more contaminants in the form of absorbed solids and saline, the more energy required for reverse osmosis purification. The energy provided, it comes in the form of fuel. And in a country that struggles with an inadequate electrical grid, the risk of freshwater scarcity is a significant concern. Now, there are a number of items that can be tested regarding water quality. Other common items measured are temperature, pH, dissolved oxygen, phosphorus, nitrates, specific conductivity, total suspended solids, total dissolved solids, as well as chlorine, iron, fluoride, cyanobacteria, nitrates, nitrite, fecal matter coliform, oils, metals, and hydrocarbons. This study will monitor the level of algae bloom growth as well as oxygen depletion in Lake Killarney in order to calculate pollution levels, if there. A transect line will stretch from shore to shore, measuring water quality at opposite ends. In addition to monitoring for algae blooms, water quality tests for turbidity and oxygen levels will also be conducted. Geospatial imaging will record algae blooms using ArcGIS or QGIS, Sentinel-2 at a 10-meter resolution, as coupled with the Landsat 8 and 9 satellites for long-term imaging. The study will compare images at weekly intervals over a temporal scale of 3 to 6 months. The study will be testing for pollution by monitoring for turbidity or water clarity, which is helpful in observing changes in the levels of algae blooms, which indicates the growth, which indicates by their growth if there are pollutants in the water. The equipment required include a laptop, ArcGIS or QGIS, a spectrophotometer, a turbidity meter, or a handheld meter. Thank you.